saying, aka OneTapeReUp. And today I'm gonna be telling y'all about street niggas messing with them punks in jail. Before I start, y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Comment whatever y'all want me to touch bases on in the future. Let's get straight to it. Like I was telling y'all once before, in the pod, it's like 5 or 6 dudes that come in like every other day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes five or six people will come in a couple weeks or in a month or something. This one day, about 5 or 6 people came in. It was like I remember it was my homeboy Latoro. It was another little short dude. He was funnier than the mug. And 2 punks came in. One came in. He was like a dude or whatever, but he had made his pants like some Knickerbocker pants or whatever, and had them real tight or whatever. And another one who came in, he was like, I guess he was all the way trying to be a girl, you know what I'm saying? But he had a full whole beard or whatever. You can tell he been in jail for like a week. He probably was in quarantine for probably 2 weeks, and beard then grew out in his face. But he got hair like a woman or whatever though, a little Mexican dude or whatever. When these punks came, you know, we was thugging in our part, but when the punks came in, man, you saw dudes, you know how dudes get on a player stuff when a female come around. That's how these dudes was. You know, these was street dudes. You know, like people demeanors was changing. Like people was getting on some fly stuff. Like people was like, out. And just the people it was wild. Okay, so let's get on the gay boy with the Knickerbockers. When the gay boy with the Knickerbockers get in 2 Crips, big swole Crips. You know what I'm saying? They lock him in the cell. You know, they tell him straight up, hey, what you breaking bread on? You coming out some commissary or something? He's scared and terrified, so he in the cell. Everybody like, man, what's going on up in there? And it's crazy because this actually was for the start of Black and Mexican war inside our part. But they got him up in like locked in. They telling him, hey bro, you ain't coming, you're not coming out of here. You know what I'm saying? Send our people some money. You know, they really extorting him up in there. They extorting him. He's scared. They tell him, you can't come out the part or we're gonna knock you out or whatever. So he locked in the part. He can't come out. They went out through his little commissary box. You know what I'm saying? They extorting bro and doing it bad. The Mexicans kind of found out about it, so they having like a meeting on a little basketball court or whatever. Like the guard kind of peeping the tension or whatever. I'm talking about like it was getting like super crazy or whatever. I remember I told y'all when Latoro came in with a little short dude. So the little short dude was on some he come up to the card table talking. It's funny. He come up to the card table talking about, man, yeah, bro, they extorting bro up in there, telling him he can't come out the cell or they gonna knock him out or whatever. And it's crazy, when he was saying this, one of the Crips had came out and was standing right behind him when he said it. And when he turned around, he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So the Crip go out loud. Hey, man, you out here telling my business, boy. Yeah, I'm talking about he caused like a big scene, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, right, this going left. So the guards caught on to what was happening or whatever, and the guards ended up you know what I'm saying, calming everything down or whatever. And what happened? The Crips, man, they mad now that people know what's going on or whatever, and it's causing tension. So they take off on the gay Mexican dude who had the Knickerbockers on. They take off on him in the cell or whatever. When they take off on him, you can hear the dum 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 boom 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 going on up in the cell. Everybody like, man, they rub the dude up in there. So the guard come in, get them out of there. They take the 2 Crips out, so I ain't never see them after this. When they take them out or whatever, the guard asked him, man, what's going on? So the punk tell him, man, they extorted me. They told me I couldn't come out the cell unless my people send them some money, or you know, they already took everything on my bag. They done punched on me, so they get moved out. They let the Mexican dude stay. Now there was a white boy in the cell with them. So it's 2 Crips and it's 4 people in each cell. It was the 2 Crips. It was a white boy and it was a punk. So I guess the white boy was trying to get his name up. So as soon as the Crips got put out, you know, we all up in there, everybody talk about the situation or whatever, like, oh, man, bro, just gotta throw it in less than 30 seconds in the pod or whatever. And next thing you know, all you hear is a big smack. I'm talking about they done, the white boy done jumped off the bed and stole off on the dude up in there. He tried to get his points up. Man, you snitching or whatever. So they ended up putting the white boy out of there. We all laughing. They were like, boy, you ain't even had nothing to do with this. Yeah, I'm talking about, you know, like, you ain't even the crib or whatever. Like, you ain't even black. You know what I'm saying? You just took off on the point, so he didn't. So, and that's a charge. You know what I'm saying? They taking off on this dude up in there. You got to go to court again. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, them 3 niggas, clerks, they pick up a charge or whatever, and they out of there. So you know what I'm saying? The Mexican with the knickerbockers on or whatever, he just on his quiet, still trying to do his time and get on up out of there. He kind of shook up. He done been traumatized in less than 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He done got took off on by these big swole Crips. He got took off on by the white boy. He don't know what everybody else on. He don't know what's on everybody else's mind or whatever. So he in there terrified or whatever. But the Mexicans ended up taking him in or whatever, and you know, he was straight. Now the punk with the hair, he was a cold piece. You know what I'm saying? He walking around letting everybody know he healed. I'm talking about all the gangsters, like, you know what I'm saying, chilling with him at the table or whatever. I'm like, man, this crazy. You know what I'm saying? He chilling at the table talking to everybody, but at first I was like, I don't really trip about gay people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They really cool, they funny or whatever. But it's just how they was acting for us. You know what I'm saying? They was acting weird, and it wasn't cool. So the gay dude who was dressed kind of like a woman with the beard or whatever, he moved in the cell with Money. Money was the Crip that I took with that blender one time, and man, yeah, everybody kept saying, yeah, cause Money used to always be like, man, he used to always say gay stuff, and everybody be like, bro, you tripping saying that gay stuff? He be like, man, let you been in jail for 3 years, man, but like, bro, y'all ain't never been to the pen before, like, bro, like, this, man, bro, if you go to the pen in one of them transgenders with some boobs and all that, walking the tank, you gonna be looking too. Bro, you tripping, boy, get your backpack built there somewhere, like, bro, he was tripping. But they was in the cell or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's 4 people in the cell, so every time they was in the cell with the dude who made hooch, his name was Scott. And it was Scott. It was a big swole Mexican up in there. He was kind of gangster. He was Tango Velez, and it was the punk and Money. So that's them folks. So when the big gangster Mexican will leave out the cell and Scott will leave out the cell, Money and the what's her name will be up in the cell. You know what I'm saying, by themselves. So when Scott and the big Mexican out the cell, Money and the punk could be up in the cell by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They spending a lot of time with each other or whatever. Now, every time we come down the stairs to eat or whatever, the punk, he eating with Money. You know what I'm saying? Like when we get everybody cool and playing games or whatever, he with Money or whatever. I'm talking about like the punk could be doing something on the phone or whatever, and he be Money the phone for we like, man, you done locked in with this punk, right? Like, Like this your woman up in here. You know what I'm saying? So this where the story get kind of cool. So one day, me and Money, we on the phone. It's like a wall with like 4 or 5 phones on it. So Money, he on one phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm behind him on another phone. You know, talking to my people. And I remember Money looking upstairs. The punk was coming out the cell, and he was like, "Man, I'm getting tired of this nigga." And I'm on the phone like, "What? You getting tired of this nigga?" So he just mumbling like, "Man, I'm tired of this nigga, bro. Getting on my nerves, bro. But the punk looking at him, you know what I'm saying? The punks don't be playing no games. Them punks gon', man, I'm talking about the punk catch him. And then the punk looking at him saying all that, I'm just mumbling and shit. So the punk was like, boy, with your gay ass, you know what I'm talking about? He talking loud, the whole board looking like, we looking at the punk, we looking at Money, we Money on the phone, man, you got me hooked up, man, I ain't gay, man, yeah, I'm talking about, the punk talking about, boy, you gay than the bitch, you know what I'm talking about? So everybody, oh, I'm talking about, it's funny to be, like, the tension just really funny. So, you know what I'm saying? The punk go up in the cell, slam the door. Boom! Money get off the phone. He go upstairs or whatever. In the cell. So we are like, oh, he finna squad the punk. The punk to call him gay out here. Yeah, so he go upstairs or whatever. He tell the guard, pop the door open for me. So the guard pop the door. They go on the cell. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't close the door all the way. All right, it was count time. It was time for everybody to go inside their cell or whatever. And I think I was selling like parlay tickets or whatever this day. And so when everybody going to their cells, I hurry up and go to Money them cells. And I was finna be like, hey bro, you trying to grab one of these parlay tickets before I go on the cell or whatever? But as soon as I open up the door or whatever, Money pants halfway down, and the punk bent over on the cell, he sucking them up. You know what I'm saying? I run out the cell or whatever. It's crazy. It's crib over here getting his things up. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I go out there. Bro. Man, bro, you won't believe what I just caught Money up letting they punk suck them up, and then it's like they had a little argument in front of everybody. And Money at first man, I'm tired of this nigga or whatever. And then the punk like, why you gay than one? Then he go upstairs all aggressive. And we thinking it's finna be a squabble or something. I'm talking about he up in there getting chewed up about it. So they got some little role play stuff going on or whatever. But yeah, man, it was kind of crazy though. And another incident with the punk, no, we had like the punk lived upstairs in the cell, and the shower was downstairs, so you could just look from upstairs and see the shower was downstairs. One time I'm in the shower or whatever, and the punk just looking at me. So I when I look up, I could feel somebody looking at me. I look up, the punk looking at me. I was like, I'm sorry, bro, what you looking at? Like first I looked up. And he gave me a look like, yeah, I'm looking. Oh man, bro, I hurry up, get out the shower. I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped, bro. I go in the cell. I'm telling my homeboy from what Bird was from. I think Bird was from Fofo or whatever. And he I'm telling Bird, man, that nigga looking at me in the shower. Man, I look up and catch him looking at me. He gonna look at me like yeah, I'm looking or whatever. I'm talking about I'm hyped, bro. I really want to squabble, but around this time I had just got a bun to go home. I ain't trying to get in trouble, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really ready to get out and do. I ain't trying to do nothing to mess up what I got going on. I already had a $500,000 bun, so I'm ready to get out of jail. I ain't trying to do nothing wrong or whatever. So we was cool with this blood. The blood was from he was from Dallas. Like he was real blooded. We call him blood or whatever. And so I'm gonna tell you, I'm hyped. So the blood come up to me. He Johnny, what's wrong? And I was like, man, that nigga looking at me in the shower. I catch him looking at me. He gonna do this. Like, instead of, when I catch him looking, instead of him turning off, he gonna give me a look like, yeah, I'm looking. So the blood was like, for real? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, I'm finna check that right now, bro. That nigga know you trying to go home, bro. I told the blood get high, so the blood go check him. Hey, bro, don't play with my dude no more. I'ma slap shit out of you. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? When us real niggas in the shower, nigga, don't look in the shower. Don't even come outside. The blood, the punk scared. I wasn't even looking. I'm talking about, hey, man, go in your cell. I told him, he made him go in the cell out there like that. I kind of feel a little relief. I like, man, he really finna beat him up, but the guard jumped in or whatever, and the guard was like, man, y'all break that up, man, or y'all gonna get sent to the, I guess, whatever. And I don't even know what they send you to when you end up having like a squab or whatever. But cause this ain't prison where they send you to a hole. You just get sent to like a different part or something like that. But yeah, he tried me one time being a little shower shark, and blood got on him for me, you know what I'm saying? But moral of this story is, them dudes who be super horny in the streets, when they get to jail and it ain't nowhere for them to get their roll off on, or nothing, like, it ain't nothing for them to, it ain't no woman enough for you to hit in, man, and it like, dudes who can't go a day without getting none, or dudes who can't go a week without getting none. Man, imagine when they in there for a couple months, when they in there for a year. Man, they be horny. You know what I'm talking about? And when them punks come in there, shit, they be aroused. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You got your street, you talk to your street nigga, he always horny, sex always on his mind. If that nigga be going to jail a lot and he be doing a little time, that nigga be horny just like that in jail. Keep that in mind.